hear it. There he is. Whoa, that is a wide car. Oh my goodness. What did you do?
What do you think?
Oh my bleeping bleep bleep.
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 Let me hear it.
Is that the sickest sound
Oh
ever?
my goodness.
What do you think?
This is insanity.
Yeah, it's very different to anything else I've ever had, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't resist. I just couldn't
It's
resist.
so wide. Look how wide it is. God, and there's like carbon here, carbon there, carbon here.
Body. The whole entire body is carbon.
Oh really?
Tapper fender.
Tapper fender. That's the tap of a carbon fender.
Hop in.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Don't have to ask me twice. Oh, really? This game?
Don't know how. Don't know how. One of these. There you go. You know, I never know how to operate anything. I don't know what any of these do. What do you suppose that does?
That's for when you get towed so the alarm doesn't go off, or
Towed?
if you take your car fishing. That's a fishing hook there.
I'm definitely going fishing.
Yeah.
What's this?
What does it say? Lock, unlock.
Oh, there you go. That's
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
What's this?
That's this light.
Okay, what's this?
That's the big light.
Okay, and that will be this side.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's this?
It's got P on it. Parking sensors.
I'll hold this while you put your
There you go.
seatbelt on. Here,
So
look at this.
we actually got a Michael-proof cage for the camera. So it's got two. It's like my first iPad. You know the big
Hello.
camera grips? so now.
Look, it's done 1,000.
So now you want to film?
1,015 miles. Does that mean it's in focus? Is it in focus? Am I doing this right?
Let's zoom in so it doesn't focus on the steering wheel.
Oh.
And now pointed at the dash.
How am I doing? I'll let you do this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
So let's drive somewhere where we can take a closer look.
Yeah, let's go
'Cause this
somewhere
has
quieter.
some crazy features.
I am blown away by this.
You like it, huh?
Yes. I've only seen it on your Instagram stories.
The sound is
God, it
insane.
sounds so good.
It's like a Formula One car, right?
Yeah, it's got that high-pitched, like, ugh. You've done well.
So you approved. I think this is the first time you actually totally approve.
Yeah.
Wait till you look round it and you see some of the things it's got. It's really quite a special car.
Goodness me, it sounds insane.
It's sick. It's totally sick.
It sounds insane. So does this have a valved system? Like, can it be quiet as well?
Would you like it to be quiet?
Sure.
Okay. It's now going to be very quiet. You ready?
No.
It just turned into a Mercedes.
No.
Is that crazy?
I've never heard a valve system have that much difference.
I mean, it's silent right now, right? It's like silent.
It sounded like the engine turned off.
Yeah, it's like electric car.
What? So, okay, on this next stop sign, obviously within the speed limit,
Yes.
accelerate. I want to hear what it sounds like.
Oh, well, the valves will open when I accelerate.
Do they?
Yeah, well, I think so. I've never done it. I've never had it out of nice noise mode. So let's see.
Oh, so they do. They open.
Yeah, they open. Yeah, it has to breathe, right?
It sounds like an electric car to begin with, though. It kind of,
Yeah, it did.
you
It
just
was
get that little
like,
bit of induction noise, and then, oh my god!
Would you be offended if I put it back to nice sounding mode?
Absolutely not. I expect you to
sounding
drive
mode.
it in race mode the entire time.
So it's in race mode. So the suspension changes dramatically as well. So it's much harder in race mode.
Yeah.
So I kind of wish I could put it in sport mode for the nice soft ride with the aggressive sound.
So if you put it in sport, that's what makes it quiet.
Makes it quiet, and it also makes it a softer ride. Still, you know, it's...
Oh, sorry to interrupt. Look at that.
That's pretty, right?
That's gorgeous. So let me give you some good news then.
Yes, please.
If you speak to your friends at who makes this car?
Ferrari.
No. You're stupid.
I think they do. There's badges all over. Look here. What does it say? Ferrari.
Ferrari. No, who does the kit?
It's a Novatec N Largo.
Novatec. So if you speak to Novatec,
I already ordered the remote. Is that what you're talking about?
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, because they'll just have it tuned so that it comes on in race mode. but you can have them tune it so that the exhaust valves open in sport mode.
Right, and that's exactly what I did. There's a remote which is being shipped to me.
Oh, perfect.
Which I have to have installed, and then it's just a button, and it opens and closes in any mode.
Perfect.
So I think that's more useful, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Beautiful. What a day as well. It's gorgeous.
70 degrees. And here we are in lovely sunny Beverly Hills, not a cloud in the sky. I'm so glad you approve, because you don't know this, guys, but Adam always moans about the 488, doesn't like it. Right?
They're not my favourite.
Why?
They lack
Yikes.
sort of... He's so close.
I said the last time I see you was gonna trade for big slips, man.
There you go.
Nice, I hear y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Blessings, y'all.
See ya. Cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah, the 488, it just lacks the theatrics that I think a supercar should have.
But it's still a great car.
Right, absolutely.
So, you know, comparing the two cars, they're very different. First and foremost, this one will eat the 488 alive like it doesn't exist. But I'm not sure if a regular one of these would do that, would it?
So
probably 12-cylinder car.
Yeah, I need to look into all the specs on these. I've only had a very brief look, but from what I understand, the difference between this and the standard F12 is an ECU remap, an exhaust, and that's it, right, for power?
Well, this particular car has it's two ECUs that are both modified, I guess. It has the manifold. It has, what do you call the cats?
High flow cats.
High flow cats. Full exhaust system.
Right.
And yeah, so I guess it's done quite a lot to the performance of the car.
Right.
Plus, it's a lot lighter because the entire car is made of carbon fiber.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and that's no small weight saving there. You're going to notice a difference from that.
They claim 800 pounds. I don't know if that's
800 pounds?
That's what they claim.
Really?
I can't imagine it's 800 pounds.
No, that seems like a hell of a lot.
Well, that's including the exhaust system, which apparently the Ferrari one weighs a ton.
Right. Is this like a titanium system or something?
It's all titanium. Oh my goodness, I was going to stop here, but there's a million people.
Yeah, it's busy.
So shall I go somewhere else?
Yeah, let's find another spot.
Okay, let's go somewhere else.
Jesus Christ.
He just blocked me off.
I know.
Why did he do that? In his Bentley Bentayga? How do you pronounce it?
You pronounce it Volkswagen Touareg. I think for a long time people thought that was the gate to your house.
Oh yeah, no, that's not the gate to my house. I won't do a video in front of my house. So what's your favourite part of this car?
The sound.
Sounds sick, right?
Sounds incredible. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I'm looking forward to getting outside and getting some flybys because this thing is gonna sing.
Sing!
Especially if you keep it high in the RPMs.
Yeah, then it makes me go too fast. Don't want to be doing that. A lot of construction going on in Beverly Hills.
Alright, I'm gonna cut here until we find somewhere.
Okay, why don't you cut?
That ringtone.
Oops. That's disgusting. I have to get rid of this now. Ugh. How do I get rid of this? Switch the camera off. I'm ready.
It looks insane.
It is insane. What do you want to know about it? You probably know more about this than I do.
Do you know what? I actually don't. I'm not a Ferrari fanboy, so I don't know much about them. So this is a Ferrari F12, but
Yes.
it has a full body kit on it.
Yes, they call it an N-Largo, and it has the full mechanical and cosmetic modifications. The entire car is carbon fiber. How does this tell you it's carbon fiber?
I mean, it doesn't. We'll
I've
just
seen
pretend
people
like we
do
know
that.
the difference.
But it is. It's all carbon.
It doesn't
fiber.
sound metallic.
No, it's not metal.
When you
No.
touch it, it doesn't sound
It
metallic.
doesn't sound like fiberglass
Whereas
either.
if you did the roof,
Doesn't sound much
Sounds the
different.
same.
But it is. It's all carbon fiber. So I might be slightly out with some of these specs that I'm going to give you because it's what was told to me, and I'm going to repeat it best I can. It's 4.5 inches wider at the back than a standard one, and it's 2.25 inches wider at the front than a standard one.
Right.
Does that sound about right? But it looks,
it looks
like
it.
2 feet fatter. You
I was
know?
going to say, yeah, it
It's-
looks wider.
It's absolutely crazy.
And
And that's there we go.
Tell everybody how you know it's wider than a standard car.
Because it took I bought this car from Ferrari of Fort Lauderdale, and when they were shipping it to me, the transport company they went with the semi, the enclosed semi. The first one, the car wouldn't fit on because the car was too wide. So they sent a wider one, and guess what? Wouldn't fit on that one either. So third time lucky, they found a transporter that it would actually fit on. I don't know why, because it's not that much wider than the regular car, right?
I was surprised when you pulled up just how wide it was.
It is pretty wide.
I mean,
isn't it?
this is just so chunky. These wheels, these are in, what are they, 22s?
20. I don't know. How would you know?
It says on the tyre size here,
22.
335, 25, 22. Holy
At
moly.
the front, I think are 21s.
Oh really, they run a, oh that's cool, I like that.
And this is much fatter than the front one, but
Yeah, well,
so
if you
it's-
stand here and look down the side of the car, you can really see just how much the back sticks out compared to the front.
it's definitely chunky. It's chunky, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I've never been one really for highly modified cars. This is an exception because this is like a combination between Ferrari and Novatec. The Enlargo is, I think there's 10 of these. Is it 10?
I don't, again mate, you're the,
Yeah, it's either 10 or 12. Let's go with 10, it sounds better, but it might be 12.
so in the world, only 10 of these?
10 of these, or let's call it 12.
Okay.
I know there's not more than
there's not
12.
many.
I know there's not more than 12.
I've certainly
So
never
there's-
seen one.
There's 12 of these. And it's a car that I've always had my eye on for forever, because I just think it's one of the most attractive, beautiful cars, and the F12 itself is incredible. Everything on here is Novatec. Novatec actually did the build, so whatever happened to it was done professionally. The exhaust, the cats are high flow.
High flow cats,
High flow
yep.
cats. The manifold, what did they do to the manifold? Why would it be different?
Well, so manifolds from the factory, obviously they have to meet certain emissions and blah blah
Well,
blah.
this passed emissions.
I was just
so
about to
this,
say
this
that.
passed emissions.
we were,
So it's totally legal.
being totally honest,
Yeah.
we were a little bit concerned about
I was
that.
petrified because it was one thing I didn't take into consideration when I bought the car. The car was in Florida. It's only done 1,000 miles. When I bought it, it had 780 miles on it, so I've put 240 miles on it. And Florida doesn't have smog testing, so California is incredibly strict. Never gave it a second thought when I bought the car. It arrived and I couldn't drive it because I had to get it registered. What do you need for registration? You need a smog certificate. So I thought, oh no! I even called Novatec, and they said, well, I don't know, it depends what they did to it. So I started to get a little bit concerned. I took it to Ferrari. It went on a flatbed because you weren't allowed to drive it on the road. And they said, well, there are a few things on here that aren't looking good because, number one, it's a 2015 car but never been driven. That's why it has such a low mileage. The dealer put a new battery in the car. That apparently changes everything on the readouts when you plug it in. I don't know if you're familiar with this,
No.
but everything has to reset itself and you have to drive it. I couldn't drive it because it wasn't registered. So Ferrari said, oh, you just have to let it run. And
Oh, I see, got you. Because the car had been sat for a while, they wanted you to take it for what's called an Italian tune-up first.
Correct. That's,
Yeah, got
that's,
it.
Yeah, which is a big run down a freeway,
Yeah.
and so that it resets all the
Exactly, all the
codes.
sensors know
Right.
what they're doing, and yeah.
However, I couldn't do that, so I had to let it run. I took it to Ferrari, and they let it run. I think
Right.
they went through a tank of gas or whatever. Anyway, it went to smog, and it passed with flying colours. So thank you, Novatec, for making fantastic parts. Obviously, they did it right.
For sure.
So yeah, I'm in love with this thing. It has a lot of horsepower. It's controversial to exactly how many. Novatec told me I could say 781 plus. I don't know what that means. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
It's a lot though.
It's a lot. And the best feature for me is the sound. It is insane, and you'll get to hear that very shortly because we'll take it for a run.
And also, this colour,
Yes.
it is not a wrap.
It is not it is not a wrap. It is matte Ferrari red. I believe it's called Scuderia Accuro or OC something. I'm not quite sure, but it is a factory Ferrari Formula One colour, and I love it.
It's beautiful.
How do you like my license plate?
I do like that. Oh, I just saw that.
Oh, you didn't notice that?
No, I didn't. That's awesome.
So every part of the car is carbon. All of this is carbon. The diffuser's carbon. Whatever this thing is carbon.
That's a rain light.
The front grille is carbon. Round the.
I mean, the lights around, everything.
Carbon. And these are cool.
So
These
nice.
are different to a regular F12 because they would be red.
Yeah, they're clear.
But it's not painted. It's an actual lens that's created to meet the road standards, I guess.
Beautiful.
But yeah.
Carbon spoiler, another carbon spoiler.
Yeah, there's carbon in the mirrors.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
check this out, Adam.
stunning.
Even, I don't know if the camera will show it, but even this is carbon. Everything is carbon.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Huh.
Totally wild.
Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful.
And these things, I don't know what they do, but
well, I was looking down there, and they go through, and then they actually.
You see my hand?
Yeah. So I didn't know if they actually fed the engine, but they don't. I think they're just sort of a nice little styling thing.
Well, it's aerodynamic something, and then there's more vents in here. I don't know what they do. I'm not much at telling you about cars, am I?
You just like to drive them.
I like to drive them, yeah, I like to drive them.
No, it's absolutely lovely.
It's a pretty cool car.
Show us around inside.
I was going to say, actually, you're probably better off going in and talking about it with the camera, right?
No, that's true. Have you got a key?
I have the key.
Perfect, thanks, mate. Could you? I just left something over there.
Bye-bye.
Could you? I don't need the key.
I know.
If anybody hasn't seen a Ferrari key before, it looks like it belongs to a child's play toy.
What does that mean?
They are the ugliest keys.
Why?
Well, they're just like you buying a. Oh, okay. Can you share with people how much this car has in it that you were told?
So the car itself, the sticker for the car itself, without any options, is about $320,000. This particular car has $130,000 of factory options before all the modifications, which means it was like $455,000 before Novatec came and spent another $500,000 on it.
Holy shit.
Do you want to see the sticker?
Oh yeah, if you've got it.
I have it. So the list price was $320,000, and then these are options, and they ran out of space, so then they put other options, $71,000, and the sticker was what does it say? $455,000. Yeah. I'll send this to you so you can put a print of it. And then the Novatec body, I believe, is $120,000. And then there's another $60,000 to install it and paint it, so that's another $200,000, right? Right. Nearly. And then there's the engine modifications and exhaust and manifold and all the other stuff. And then there's the wheels and the tires.
And then the paint.
And yeah, all of that.
So it's getting up there then.
Yeah, I was told over $1 million.
Wow.
So I didn't pay that.
I was going to say, even if that's an over speculation, you got yourself a screaming deal.
I mean,
with this
still,
thing.
It's got to be $850 worst case scenario, just doing the math of
right.
components, not including installation and everything else. So yeah, but it's a cool car. Take a look inside.
It is beautiful. Let me see this. Alrighty then.
Once again, everything is carbon fiber.
Yeah, so carbon here.
Carbon everything. The
indicators.
Door, everything is carbon. Except my shoes. My shoes are not carbon.
They're not. What are you wearing today?
I'm wearing my shack. Yeah, my shack.
Nice, matches the car.
Because it matches the car. Kind of.
So yeah, for people that don't know, this is a shift light. There's your horns. Correct. So you go meep meep.
Correct.
And then here's race mode. Your wipers, all the doodles, that's for your suspension, and then that's the one that makes it.
And behind the wheel on both sides, if you point the camera over here, behind here there's 3 toggle switches on either side.
Okay. Which
operate audio controls, stations, satellite radio, volume, and some other stuff that I don't know what it does.
Nice. Yeah, it's a lovely place, isn't it? It's all the leather and everything's beautiful.
Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous.
You got the JBL stereo in here as well, which I know sounds good because we were just blasting the tunes.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. They did an excellent job. It also has the passenger display.
Oh, the most pointless add-on in the world.
I know, right? It has an amazing camera system that shows you. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Need a key for that. See these lit up then, did you see?
Oh no, I didn't. I missed them. So if I hit the camera button.
Hit the camera button. Okay, so now I'll walk to the front of the car.
Okay.
I'm at the side of the car, can you see me? No? Yeah? Press it again.
Alright, pressing again. You got to get down low for that one. Even lower.
I can't go anywhere.
Can I just try something? Ooh.
Nice, huh?
It works.
It works.
So what happens with these then if you like?
That's what happens. You like that, don't you?
Oh my goodness. Alright, that's enough.
If you hit it a little harder, these will light up.
A little harder?
Yeah,
is that permission to do it harder?
Yeah, go ahead. The car is incredibly low, so sometimes it's impractically low, so there's a button to fix that.
I mean, it is ridiculously low. Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, it's still pretty low.
Yeah.
But like, that'll get you out of a lot of trouble.
A lot of trouble.
Okay. I'm going to do the honors for both of us.
Yeah.
Let's hear this. Oh my God.
What do you think?
Wow.
That's sick, right?
Wow.
So 488, bye bye.
Oh my God. It just sounds so good.
It's like a road Formula One. I mean, it really is.
Oh, it sounds
just like a road
so
Formula
good.
One.
Do it again, do it again.
Do it again. Got to stay within the speed limit.
Of course. Goodness gracious me, that sounds phenomenal. Michael, you'll see this when the video goes out. Well done, mate. Well done. That is the nicest car that you own, by far. Wow, what an amazing, amazing car. No way. Oh my goodness. And that's just first gear. That was just first to second gear. Sweet baby Jesus and all of the cherubim and seraphim and everything else that's holy. That thing sounds incredible.
Hello.
Well done, sir.
Look at these people next to you.
Hey, what's up, Nate?
What's up? How you doing? Follow me on Instagram. Producer, I watch you. I've seen you before.
Oh, nice.
Have a good one.
See you later. I do like those new BMWs.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, right?
Mate, I am absolutely gobsmacked.
So I am thrilled to hear you say that, because he's criticised every one of my cars in some way. This is the first one that he hasn't criticised, so I'm glad you love it.
But
I love it.
It's not criticism, it's not negativity criticism, it's just we have different tastes in the way that
and
we
you're
would do our
entitled to,
cars.
and I totally respect your opinion.
I'm
totally
sure
respect
you
it.
wouldn't have a supercharged Z3 if you were given the opportunity.
I wouldn't. That's very true. But guys, I'm thrilled to be able to share this with you. I'm very blessed to be able to have it, and hope you got some enjoyment watching it and seeing it, and you'll see it many, many more times in the future, because this is a keeper. It's not going anywhere. So give me a thumbs up, give Adam a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and we are in it to win one of these.